I want to give you a little understanding of where I'm coming from and why I think it's important for you to care about your health, your well-being. It's the most beneficial thing you can do, not just for yourself, but for the world at large. And while this series is addressed to really any who suffer from a spinal injury, because that's my personal experience, I want to connect with really anyone who has suffered from chronic pain, of course. Now this series is founded on the understanding that conditioning is stored in the body-mind, and that through actively engaging with psycho-emotional content released during the physical practice of asana, any individual can take conscious control over their well-being. And the lessons here were written the day I ruptured a disc between my L4 and L5, leaving me effectively paralyzed for a small amount of time. This was Marine Corps infantry. This was a legacy. This is the infantry pain gift that keeps on giving. There's too many miles with too much weight on my back while I was in the Marines. One too many rapid ascents down a rope. So after the rupture, I found I could painfully shuffle crawl to the phone just out of reach. And an hour later, there was a conversation that led to my girlfriend and I parting ways. So it was a jab, right? And then a left hook, bam, bam. And I couldn't help but be aware that both of these punches were entirely my fault, so to speak. I'd placed myself in this situation. It was my decisions that had resulted in this. So at the time, I was effectively homeless, having left my job to travel for a year, and now I was paralyzed, I was alone, sitting a stew of my own cooking. I was painfully aware of my own reality. How could I not be? My decisions. No one else's had placed me in the situation I found myself in. And having been in similar situations before, same but different, I knew that I had a choice. I could either suffer or I could choose to be grateful. Now, that didn't lessen the physical pain, the mental turmoil, and the emotional anguish. Of course, the clouds were pretty stormy. But as I tried to somehow find a comfortable position to sleep over the coming weeks, over the coming months, I found I could choose to suffer, or I could just choose to be grateful. That was enough. This series is based on my own experience with recovery, distilled to its base principles. So you don't have to experiment, explore all the bunny trails. I had plenty of time, plenty of interest, and a singular chance, really, truly, to apply a lifetime of physical knowledge and exploration, not to mention my own yogic teaching practice and knowledge. I was very personally invested in this case, so, if you say so. So the horizontal path goes further, provides some direct insights of my own ever-developing and yet still barely budding awareness, connecting many more of the dots between reconditioning one's body, mind, and their ultimate recovery. But my realizations that are somewhat compiled there, it's still like very toddler level in the scale of cosmic realizations. So the asana sequences we go through here are the routines that over the course of a few months gradually brought me to a full, painless, beautiful mobility. And these are sequenced to allow you to grow at your own pace, as well as to fully understand the depths of effortless ease within each pose. So back pain is the leading cause of disability in the Western world, and most of the time it's non-organic, meaning that it's not caused by really serious conditions like arthritis, fracture, or infection. It's kind of small things that are completely avoidable. It's my intention to provide you in this series with a foundational understanding of how to develop awareness of your entire spine, and if you're dealing with back pain of any sort, again, to empower you to live your life. To be grateful, free, joyful. Most people with back pain recover eventually. This course will assist in and drastically speed up the recovery process and will provide you with the tools to prevent reoccurrence. Now, over the course of the following lessons, you will be expected to learn a little about anatomy, again, to apply that sort of knowledge. So take it, be curious about how your body actually works, because at certain points, you'll be moving around, and you're going to become more physically effective. You're going to be growing. So again, welcome. I'm very excited for you to share this time. Everything starts with gratitude. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for being you, for caring about your life. Have a beautiful, happy day.